Hello folks, how are you? 16 people sitting there eagerly waiting for some fat bloke with a bald head and cheap glasses from Wilco's to talk rubbish. I've got June over there, she's just been munching on a pear. I'll be munching on her pear later on, fingers crossed.
Bloody won't.
Right folks, this is, let me just get my things up, because I've scripted this a little bit because it's too much for me to mention, to remember, can't even remember to say remember, how to do this. So, what I want to do first, I've just got to say, no, what have I done with that? It's on this one. I've had a new phone, folks. I've had a bloody Samsung S10. Can I work it? I just want to say happy birthday to Harvey James. Is this Friday. Happy birthday to you. And I also want to say hello to my old buddy, Chris Plumpter. I used to work with him at Cannon in Colville. So hello to you, Chris. Seeing you on your bike or that bike. Chris looks a bit like Idris Elba, doesn't he? Only his beard's a bit longer.
Idris Elba a bit better.
Yeah, Luther. Eh? Oh, God, cheers. Put me, I love that. Absolutely brilliant. So, yes, hello to Chris. Right. This is the start of something I hope that will carry on. If it's shit, I'll knock it on the head. I ain't going to waste my time with it. So what it is, it's just me for 60 minutes, right? Nothing less or nothing more. I'm going to, yes, Cannon in Colville, Spitfire. Yes. I don't know. This bloody phone keeps going up. We'll throw it at the fucking wall soon. Hello, Adam Greer. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to try and get some kind of order to this, and we'll go for it. I'll be phoning someone up later on and chatting to them on speakerphone. I can't do that Zoom and all that kind of stuff, so there's no point in me even trying. I'm missing all your messages at the moment. Happy birthday to Harry Cool Cat. Cool Cat, that's a good name, isn't it? Cool Cat. Okay, and I'll be chatting about what's happening in the news. I'm going to try and keep it virus-free, right? Because we're all fed up to the back teeth of this virus thing, and I'm going to try and keep it out. It will get mentioned in little bits, but nothing major. So we'll be talking about things I found in the Daily Star, and a much more light-hearted look at that. We don't need all the doom and gloom. We're also going to be talking about things we've seen on the TV. Can you please make an effort not to swear? Lots of kids watching. You're teasing me there, George. You're teasing me. Because I'm the kind of person who say, don't do, wet paint? That's me, right? I'll touch the fucker. Oh, shit. All right, there we go. Also, we'll be talking about things that we've been watching on the telly, and we will recommend what we think. It'll just be the odd programme now and again. We're going to go through the Star. I'm going to do the problem page. Do you read your comments, Sam? You? Yes. I'll be doing something. So I'm going to review some cider. I've done this all out of order, haven't I? And I'll be doing like. Why did I move that there? Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this thing called What's on the Box. And it's what me and June have been watching. And it'll be like Points of View with Des Lynam and Barry Tuck and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, you know what I mean? And that's about it, really, folks. We're just going to chat. Thank you, Bob Blue. Mashing Cumberland for his sausages for his dinner. No, Gingy isn't single. So, what I'm going to do, folks, we're going to start off with... Oh, yeah, I've had a message. Oh, cool. I have no idea what that is. Right. Right, so I'm going to phone somebody up, folks, and we're going to see how they are getting on. It's a surprise for you. Put it on speakerphone. Turn it up. He ain't going to answer. He ain't going to answer. This is a great start to bloody BVM, isn't it? I tell you what, let's get him on WhatsApp. He might answer on that. Cool. Continue. Allow. I don't know if this is doing a speakerphone. Hello, Unky Steve, how are you? You are live on BVM 60 Minutes. Please do not swear. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, we're okay. Not too bad anyway.
Yeah, you're ticking along. Are you surviving this catastrophe of a virus?
Yes, we're okay so far, but we know about 2 or 3 people that it may have affected.
Really?
You being one of them.
Me being the main one, I think.
Oh, you're the main man, yes, of course.
It nearly fucking killed me.
Well, it didn't.
No, so you've not shown any symptoms or anything like that? You haven't had a fever and all that kind of thing?
No, nothing like that.
And Sue's okay as well?
Sorry?
Sue's okay as well?
Sue's fine, yes.
That's brilliant.
Yes, we're all fine.
So you know somebody who's had the virus. Have they had it serious or what?
Well, we know one person that's in hospital. Not sure how serious it is at the moment, and we also know someone else who is feeling rough today. So I don't quite know how it's developed, during the day.
Yeah.
But he wasn't very well earlier today.
All right. So that's all good stuff. So how are you keeping for the dog then? How's the dog getting the exercise and stuff like that, Steve?
Well, Sue's able to take her out. Not quite as much as she was before all this, but she's managing to get, walk about every couple of days, and then a friend of ours takes her for a run on the fields. He always does on a Sunday. He has done for years and years. So she's not doing too bad.
Okay, that's good stuff. How are you going on for your shopping, mate? You're not waiting for anything, are you?
No, TESCO.
Who? Tesco.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried to get hold of them. We couldn't get on the bloody line. We couldn't get anything.
Couldn't you?
No, absolute nightmare. We used a company called B Livery. They were fucking brilliant. They bring it round in about 90 minutes.
Oh, right, okay.
They're really good.
Tesco are good. We're managing to get priority slots. They've set up a priority slots for people like us, and it's working quite well.
Okay.
We're okay up until about the 27th of May. So we've got 3 or 4 between now and the 27th of May.
Oh, that's all right. And you're happy days, isn't you? So what have you been doing to keep yourself occupied? You can't go out, can you?
No. Oh, just booking about online, talking to you, talking to friends,
Yeah.
WhatsApping people, like everybody else, really.
Yeah. So I bet you're getting fed up with it now.
Personally, no, because as you know, this is I'm sort of like at home most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not really affecting me like it is some other people.
Yeah.
But, I think Sue's getting a bit sick of not being able to go out quite as often as she could.
Okay. So, all right. So it's a bit of a nightmare for you then. Well, it ain't for you. It is for Sue.
No, it's my normal day. It's my normal.
Yeah. Oh, well, hopefully this will get sorted and we can get these bloody podcasts on the go. I hope you're making some notes of what we can talk about.
Oh yeah, of course.
Good
I'll
stuff.
tell you something. I've just had some chili con carne, right? Homemade chili con carne.
Yeah.
Sue's sister bought me about 6 little miniature bottles of sauces, various types.
Yeah.
And I put one on tonight, and I couldn't eat it. It beat me.
Did it? Well, that don't happen often.
Eh?
That don't happen very often.
Chris Plumter's on.
That's it.
I'll keep it and show you what it was.
Brilliant. Right then, mate, I'm going to crack on with this channel then, because it's only 60 minutes and I've got a bit to get in.
Okay.
All right, keep safe, Steve. All right, see you soon.
See you soon,
Cheers,
Steve,
everybody.
soon.
Okay, bye.
Chris the Butcher's on.
All right. So there you have it, folks. Steve's okay. Chris, thank you for that. And Chris the Butcher is also on. People, get over to his channel and watch him. Right, I'm going to review this Thatcher's Cloudy Lemon Cider. I got them in a 4-box. Oh, I took 2 out here. That's what it looks like. It's a box. Yes, Ollie Blakely, we are going to do that video. We've been making notes. Got something in my mouth.
Your finger.
Unbelievable. So I got them from Tesco's. It's family cider makers, Thatcher's Cloudy Lemon Cider, zingy and refreshing. Hello to everybody who keeps saying hi and all that. It's very good of you, but I'm just trying to do this for now. It's made with real lemons. Is there any other kind of lemon?
I don't know.
Come on, John, I know a few lemons. Get some more stylish glasses. That is stylish, that is traditional. That is what it's all about. Toblers, do you really? Cool. I don't want you to know stalking, all right. Right, so there it is, folks. It's just cloudy lemonade, really. Made with apples and stuff. Ooh, smells zingy. Do you want to smell, June? Well, don't have a bath then. Boom.
Oh, it does. Smells very lemony.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a sip, but I'm not a fan of cider. So
No, June's not a fan of cider. Like I say, she's just been munching on a pear, so...
that's not bad, actually,
Isn't
for a
it?
cider.
Let's
Yeah.
have a look.
You'll like it.
George says, no, we well know, Sven. I've got to throw the odd one in, mate. All right, that's what it's about. It ain't as lemony as I thought.
It's not bad, is it, though?
No, it ain't bad.
I quite like it because the taste of lemon kills the taste of the cider.
It's quite a bit of a mixture, really, isn't it?
That just tastes... if you made lemonade yourself at home,
Yeah.
that tastes like that.
And then pour apples in it. It is a... What's the strength of it? It's 4% in a 440 millilitre can. I would recommend getting that, folks. If we're ever allowed to go out in our own back gardens and somebody's smoking lemon CBD oil flower here. Ooh.
Thank you, Harry Thomas.
Thank you, Harry Thomas. That's just is that no taking so yeah, BVM. Review the Strongbow roast. I have done, and I didn't like it. I did it on the last live. I weren't that impressed with it. So that's it, really, on that one, folks. Yeah, I was going to say, if we're ever going to be allowed out again and actually have a drink, that would be a nice drink to have on a hot summer's day, wherever you are. If you're allowed, if you can go around to your... I mean, I, in theory, could actually have a few drinks with the Kiwi next door who could chat over the fence. Like Les Dawson and Roy Barraclough out of Corrie. And they used to do that, oiching up the tit. Are you there yet, June, oiching up the tit?
No, not yet.
No, they're still quite perky, they are. Not bad for a 50-year-old. Right, let's move on then, folks. Just go back to my script. Right, what I'm going to talk about now, I'm just going to talk about, back in the 70s and 80s, it's going to be my TV, What's on the Box? I mean, I've threw that up and all, didn't I? I've got to get into a rhythm. Hey, look, Cameron and Alison. Kiwi from next door. He's watching it live. Let's have a look. There they are. And that's me. Let's just make sure there's there you go. I'm on the box. There, watching me on the tablet. Happy days. Thank you very much. Chris the Butcher and friends, thank you. Hey, you daft twat. You should have kept that and bought yourself a new tripod. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, folks, it is a What's on the Box. Back in the day, Oliver Pengilly, thank you. There used to be a detective programme called Van der Velk, weren't it?
Yeah.
And the music used to go ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum. And all right, Chris. I thought it was right. What I'm going to do then, Chris? I'm going to just go through it. It used to be played by a bloke called Barry Foster, and he used to have big white hair. And I can remember it because it was the program that used to come on when I used to not like it really, because when that used to come on, it meant I used to have to go back to school after my school dinner. I fucking hated school really when I was a kid. I said shit in it. They just don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you,
Sorry, I
John.
was reading the comments. Sorry, yeah, I ate it because I used to come home for my lunch and I never wanted to go back.
Yeah, but anyway, they've rebooted it, and it's played. And Van der Velt's played by Mark Warren. He's famed for Mad Dogs, Hustler, The Vice, Poirot, Marple, and he was even in a Doctor Who. I think Peter Kay was in the Doctor Who. Peter Kay was the big green bogey, and I think Mark Warren was actually a girlfriend with her out of Harry Potter, Moaning Myrtle, something like that. So anyway, it's been rebooted, and obviously, Chris, when this bloody thing's over, you'll have to come over and we'll have to do a review, mate, on something, or I'll pick you up in the van and we'll review a McDonald's and do whatever. But I really liked it. Well, then where's that gone? I've lost half the bloody thing here. I'll tell you what, I'm going back. Anyway, Mark Warren, he plays Poirot. He's a bit mardy, moody kind of person, isn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to be in control. He keeps things to himself. He's got his team well organised.
Yeah, because he's a bit mean to Kluver, isn't he?
Yeah, because what's happened is he's got, the casting, I think, is quite good, because they've actually picked people who have got a bit of a history about them, but they're not that famous, so they're not getting typecasted into this. Mimi McCoy, she was who plays his sidekick, yeah, his right-hand woman. She's been in White Horse Farm, and she plays, she's quite good, to be fair. She's not a woman in it who's like, I've got to compete in a man's world. She just wants to do her best. So she's quite good. They've got the new lad who wants to learn off the best.
And he's very clever.
Elliot Barnes-Worrell, his name is. He plays Job Clouvers. He's quite good. The only thing that I find with him is that he seems to work everything out too fucking quick. Sorry, swore. Too quick. He seems to... It just all comes together for him. And I just don't believe that part of the actual story. But, mate, I'll definitely come round and we'll do a double review. I love it. Oh, it's pumped up. Yeah, that'll be all right, Chris. We'll have a laugh on that. But the best thing I like about it is, and well, no, it's not the best thing, but the quirky little thing I like about it is that the music off the original, they've mixed it in to the titles of this one. To the music of this one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because June didn't hear it. She didn't hear it.
I still ain't heard it.
She still ain't heard it. She fucking can't hear anything. You drop a bloody bin and she can't hear it. She just don't get it. Do a double review, George. So yeah, folks. So that's my go and get it on the box. There's only the one episode left this Sunday, but no doubt if you go back to catch up or on demand or BritBox or whatever bloody other kind of thing there is, I'm sure you can get there and sort it all out. Right, now folks, what I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what I want to do. Has anybody seen Mike Tyson on social media? Chris, you like Tyson, don't you? Has anybody seen him punching that bloke? I mean, the bloke was like, got the gear on and he was doing all this and he got the pads up and all that. But fucking how quick is Lee still?
Will you stop doing that?
I got something in my teeth.
You don't got it on the floor.
Yeah, I've done it. Did you see his? No, I haven't, Spitfire. No, I haven't. But it was absolutely amazing. And the bloke's 53. If only there was boxing for 53-year-olds or, you know, from 50 to 55. I'd love to see him back in the ring. What a shame. What's Chris the Butcher saying? Although saying I did, yeah, they did, didn't they? There you go. Yeah, I love Tyson. Yes, mate. Watch it. He is absolutely lightning, isn't he, Chris? You know, if only he'd have kept his head straight. I think what happened with Tyson is his trainer died, didn't he? What was his trainer called? Can't remember his trainer's name. And that's when it all started to fall a bit, and that Don King got hold of him and really ripped him off. No, I've caught bits of WrestleMania this year, but I was not impressed. I know it was. I did like to see. Oh shit! I forgot the bloody name. Who beat Brock Lesnar? Come on, somebody tell me who beat Brock Lesnar. Come on, somebody.
Drew.
It ain't Drew.
Somebody.
Drew McIntyre, that's it. I thought you meant Drew on bloody Instagram.
Yeah,
Drew McIntyre, thank you everybody. I thought that one was a good one, but I'm not really bothered about anything else. It's all shite. I'm done with the WWE in a way. I will keep going back to them, but they just got rid of all these wrestlers, but they're willing to pay out like Brock Lesnar $1 million a year to just do nothing. Yes, we've been to Ashby. We go to the what's the court thing? The little Murray. Thank you, WrestleMania author without the crowd. Yeah, very flat. But you're dead right. What's the court thing up?
in the courtyard. There's a little
the courtyard.
cafe.
Yeah, there's a little cafe. We like going into there. Goldberg, 4 million. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So that's that. Also, tonight, folks, if you are up and about in the dark, like some kind of vampire thing, but you shouldn't be. Well, you can be a vampire if you want, I suppose. I suppose if you are a vampire, there's nothing you can do about it, is there? No.
I guess not.
That's not.
Just suck more blood.
Suck more blood. Nick, knack, no. So anyway, no, I'm not on Grindr. Can't review Grindr. I'm a happily married man. But anyway, tonight, folks, they are shooting stars. I don't mean that bloody rip-off program, Celebrity Juice. You know, that one. Oh no, the Celebrity Juice ripped that off, didn't they? With blooming all that kind of stuff. Don't you agree? Do you think Celebrity Juice ripped off Shooting Stars? Because I fucking do. Apparently, it's the Aquarids, which occurs every May. Around 40 fireballs will be flying around.
Elliot's on.
Elliot, hey Elliot, how are you doing? All right, mate? Happy days. I'm trying to keep this all clean, Elliot. You know what I mean? It's hard work, though, mate. Fucking hard work. Anyway.
Just done it again.
What?
Twice.
What?
Swore.
What?
Swore twice.
Oh, Jesus. See what I mean? How hard it is. Mo Lester's back. He had everything going off last week. Having the right tizzer. Anyway, these is about 40 meteorites going by without the need of Bruce Willis in a space shuttle and Liv Tyler. Who can believe, right? Liv Tyler is, oh shit, I forgot his name now. Oh God, I forgot the band. I don't want to say goodnight. I just miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. They did run Aerosmith. That's it. Yeah, Liv Tyler's is Steve Tyler's daughter. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm not a Tory and I'm not a Labour. I see it how I go down the middle. Steve Tyler, they're all coming through Aerosmith. Now, you all like this kind of thing. It's like including you in it's like chatting along, isn't it? And everybody just, you know, Steve Tyler has many kids. How many kids? I would say Liv Tyler's the best one.
She was in Punkerton McLean.
Punkerton McLean. Now there is another film. If you've got nothing to do or nothing to watch, you might have to get it on eBay or not eBay. Yeah, you might have to buy it on eBay, on DVD or something. Mind you, we haven't got a DVD, have we?
No. We haven't got anything.
We haven't got a DVD. We ain't even got a video player, Betamax or VHS. What's all that about? Anyway, I've lost it. I've gone again.
What are you on about?
I don't know.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. Well, when I did all this, I thought I got it all in order, but I ain't. I'm going to have to make sure it's doing it properly. Are people having a drink? What are you drinking, folks? Chris the Butcher, 72 miles to me. We'll sort something out, mate. I'll probably come up in the van. And then that way I can do a review of a cafe or something up there. That's it, Chris. I could come up to you, we could cook something, and then we could go and do a review of a cafe or something like that. Right, Coke, nothing, vodka, Stella, Fanta Lemon, Dr. Pepper, Tesco's Lager, Coop Cider, Oliver Pengilly. Ran out of beer, so squash. Jack Daniels. Right, we've got an up-and-coming Jack Daniels review at the weekend, haven't we, June?
We have indeed.
I have been and bought some of this Jack Daniels. What is it? Apple whiskey. Dirty Filth. Lord SB, whatever. Spitfire's drinking tap water. Jack Daniels Fire. Oh, we ain't tried that, have we?
No. I didn't fancy it, did I? I think you wanted to, but
Yeah.
I don't think I fancied it, did I?
Beer Stash All Out. Beer Stash All Out. Ooh. Very good. Murray, are you a fan of the Ashens and Barry Lewis? Would you eat a 50-year-old tin of spaghetti hoops? Spaghetti hoops that hold? Thank you for the fiver, mate. Clockwork Tangerine. What's that? Mount Gay Rum. Is that any good, that Mount Gay? I might have to get some of that. Have you tried coconut juice, pineapple and coconut juice from Asda? It's nice. No, I've not.
Georgie 1 foot LCFC says, try the Jack Daniels Fire. He said it's nice.
I bet it is. Yeah, we will.
We'll have to try it then.
We'll have to give it a go. What's your tipple, Dave? Anything. I will drink absolutely anything. We had a Christmas party once at the Greyhound at Burton, and somebody had the bright idea of me drinking something, and it had it had a bit of lager, it had some bitter, it had whiskey, vodka, a few other spirits. Then it had mustard in it, salt, pepper, vinegar. Somebody who's that? What's Barry say? You don't have to.
Murray, you don't seem to have heard of Ashens. Check out his channel and steal some ideas. Very good channel.
Steal some ideas. We'll have to
I don't know. We don't steal ideas, do we?
I steal and then I twist them and all that kind of stuff, and I downed it for a fiver. What a pigging idiot. Happy days. So yeah, I'll basically drink anything. You should go over to Dublin. We would love to go over Dublin, wouldn't we? Is that where Dainty's from?
Yeah, it is.
Dainty Diaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to go. In fact, if you're in Dublin, what's that Chris say? Sounds good, brother, but I'm definitely coming to Leicester next year. Good stuff, mate.
Looking forward to it. I really enjoyed your live last week. Was it last week?
Yeah. Because the Butcher's live was really good. True Johnny, Jack, mate, and Doody, and Lawrence, and all of them, they're just normal lads. They're just normal lads having a laugh, right? I know it's easy for me to sit here and say that and like blow smoke up their arse and stuff, but they are. And they do make me, when I do go, I only met Jack and Doody once, but they do make you feel welcome and all that kind of thing. And they actually send you messages on your phone. And it's like, you think, I'm going to have to swear here, but you think, fucking hell, they're actually taking the time out to talk to me, just some fat bloke in Leicestershire. So yeah, they are decent lads. And to be fair, because if I'd seen that question, I would have, and I thought they were idiots or whatever, I would have ignored it, right? Because I don't know if people do know this, but when I do see most of your questions coming up, and if I don't want to answer them, I'll just let them go. But no, they are real good lads. And you, Wizzy, and Rory, they're all good. And that's it. They're just normal lads. They're just fortunate, or they're not just fortunate, they've worked hard and they've got on this platform. And they are just, that's all it is. Fair play to them. Unky Steve, George, yeah, they're doing well. Did you hear me on the phone call earlier on?
Perhaps you missed that there.
Perhaps you missed that. What's that?
Chris the Butcher says, me and Lou will come down and Ginger can babysit our kids.
Fair play. Mind you, they probably end up babysitting her. Right, folks, I'm going to crack on with this now. I don't think I've actually planned this out for 60 minutes, but I will drag it out. For 60 minutes. Right, folks, I'm going to go through the newspapers as such. What I have done, there is no political stuff in there.
Are you missing McDonald's, Dave? That's Tom W asking you that.
Yeah, I am missing McDonald's.
Got no to moan about.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll find something to moan about.
Well, you bloody do and all.
Because McDonald's bring stuff out, don't they? And I've tend to find that a lot of people actually do listen to what I say, which is bloody frightening. And yeah, I just yes, I have watched the food reviewer, Quadrex. He's all right. Oh, that'd be a good one if I could meet up with him. What's that? Yes, Dublin is great. I was just messing. Oh,
Love June's accent.
June's accent.
Proper Leicester.
Proper Leicester. Yeah. So, oh fucking hell, I've lost it again. Yeah, McDonald's. Yeah. It's all these questions that keep coming up the throat. So yeah, I do want McDonald's to come back. I want KFC to come back. I went Domino's the other night to get these new chicken pop chicken whatever, and I thought that they'd because we live outside of Loughborough, they won't fucking deliver to where we live. So I thought, right, I'll just come out and all you got to do is hand it to me. No, we can't do that. Why can't you do that? Why can't you just? I mean, I suppose you'll end up with people all outside, and you. I should have said, not being big-headed, but do you know who I am? I wanted to review this. What are you laughing at?
You big-headed twat.
No, I weren't being big-headed. I can't get hold of the bloody Domino's. How can I do my job if I can't get hold of stuff? Because this bloody stupid virus.
Oh, shut up.
I could have said I've had it. Yes, we're going to do more cooking videos. In fact, I have been in touch with a company that works with Chris the Butcher. Get over to Chris. I know I keep going on, but Chris makes me fucking out. He'll have to, doesn't it? We just sit there watching him, and he's in another world of his own. It's like, I don't know.
He's not. It's like our mates, isn't he?
He is like our mates, and that's it. He's absolutely. But get over to Chris's, and I don't normally say this, but go and like and subscribe his stuff because he fucking cracks me up. We watched Chris. We actually watched when I said to him, you should show people how to sharpen a knife. We went back and watched that, and a few of you really early ones, and you're nothing like what you are now. And I would say that's the same about me. Try Gordon Ramsay's YouTube 10-minute. Hey, we could do that, June. Come on.
What? You're not asking the question yet. You just mumbled on.
Do the Gordon Ramsay 10-minute trial.
What's that?
Well, it's what we watch on YouTube when he's there.
Oh, right.
Have you been to Coxwell Inn? Where's that? Where's that, Reese? I have never heard of that. But very good. So anyway, I'm going to read a few clips out of the newspaper. I've cut a few out. Believe it or not, right? This is going to get you all laughing. McCann plea. Don't forget our Madde. Unlike what they did, they forgot her.
Yes.
Now I'm not going to go on.
Get some more tips.
Elliot's probably sitting there going, oh, for fuck's sake, Dave, don't. Allegedly, I'll put allegedly, because then apparently that just clears everything. You can allegedly say everything you like. It's 13 years, and this was quite a moment for us, because Maddie is the same age as Ginge, she?
Yeah.
And, you know what, when it first happened...
Drew.
Hey, up Drew's on now, is he? Oh, God, they're all coming on. When it first happened, I actually got sucked in by all the thing. You do actually think something was going off. But now I just personally blame them. I think they know more.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, they left her on her own. They shouldn't have done. End of.
Yeah.
And they seem to be making it everybody else's problem.
Yeah.
Because we're not giving them enough money. They shouldn't have left them. End of.
But what I will say about this, because I don't want to get too far into it, because I don't want to get caught up and, something happens.
Can I just butt in? Sorry, I know we get everybody's butting in, but somebody's asking when we're getting a new puppy.
Oh.
As soon as we can. I'm desperate.
June's desperate. We have actually got one. We are actually on a list. June's melons.
June's melons? What do you mean?
Have you ever teabagged June? What the bloody hell's going off? Is June a smoker?
No.
No, June don't smoke. She doesn't have anything in her mouth, long or hard. So what I will say about this McCann thing, right? I don't believe, but do you know what? We actually used to live Casper Schmeichel kick away from their house. He would have gone outside and kicked the ball, and he could have hit their house. But what I don't understand is why have none of the papers, the red tops and the broadsheets or whatever they are, why haven't they gone in and investigated them? If it was anybody else, they would have been in there going, oh, Blue Val man left his kid out and went out on piss wife swapping or whatever.
James,
allegedly.
I can't come on camera for a bit because I've got Dave's vest on.
Yeah, she's wearing my vest. She's just been upstairs to read a Kindle. Fell asleep on the bed, and she's like, come down, staggering about, looks like a right blooming alcoholic. So I don't understand why these newspapers are supporting them so much. Why haven't they actually gone in and investigated their lives more? Because, you know, that would be, I mean, I don't read The Sun or anything like that, but I would have thought if The Sun actually did some proper investigation work and that kind of thing, they would sell thousands of papers that day. Right, my mum is a nurse and has coronavirus. Is there any advice you could give her? I'm in England, she's in Scotland, and she's got no one there to help her. Right, I don't want to go on about this because it gets boring. But the main things that we found is, right, this is going to sound stupid, breathing exercises. Get your breathing exercises right, because your lungs will go down like a pair of saggy tits, right? And you need to get them working right. And as soon as June found the YouTube video to give me breathing exercises, I actually felt myself getting better. I could do more. Are you doing the breathing exercise?
No.
It looked like it.
Yeah, that was a big thing, but I think before that, if she's on her own, she needs to make sure she's got plenty in to drink.
Yeah, lots.
And make sure she drinks because you didn't.
No.
And
I think
get a variety of quick snack food, things that you'll nibble on. I mean, you had frozen grapes, didn't you? Bits of fruit.
Yeah, frozen grapes. Get some grapes, freeze them.
Ice cream.
Brilliant.
Lollies. That
kind of thing. I had lollies, ice poles and that shit. I had crisps in. I ordered a big, massive box of crisps from Amazon. And I just ate whatever I want. That's it.
Well, you bought that big, massive box of crisps and then never ate them.
Well, we didn't.
McDonald's farmer is asking, where did I find the breathing exercise? Which channel was it on? There's loads out there. I can't remember the exact one, but there's loads out there. So if you just type in breathing exercises, coronavirus or something like that, then they'll come up for you. Yeah.
It's the breathing exercise is the main thing because your lungs just collapse. They really do. And just
the real David Abel, that was one. But I didn't find it particularly useful because that was more about acupressure and all that stuff. But there is stuff out there.
Donald Pump, I'm trying to keep it off. It's bloody hard work because I'm actually enjoying my food again. They're out there. Just look for breathing exercises on YouTube and you will find them, but they don't offer help. It really is good stuff. Moving on now, because we've sorted out the McCanns. A vegan battered his girlfriend because she smelled of bacon. Christopher Elam, 22, lashed out at Beth Smith with a vinegar bottle after flying into rage about her working in a cafe. He's basically battered her. He's just, that's him, look. Remember that face, girls. You don't want to go near it. He turned to being a vegan, and that's it really. He just beat her up with a vinegar bottle. Of all the things to do, a vinegar bottle. You just can't understand it. And the best thing is, right, he was found, she finally found the courage to report him, and the police arrested him. Hold on, he whacked her around the side of the head, he punched and kicked her, dropped to the floor. She curled up in a ball with a cushion, trying to hide my face. Anyway, she reported him to the police eventually. Don't get me wrong, I'm not... I'm not knocking him because it must be a massive thing for a woman to go and report her husband, boyfriend, or this piece of shit to the police. But anyway, he was given, right, after all this, he pleaded guilty. last November as assault, beating 2 counts of criminal damage and sending indecent or grossly offensive messages. He was given a community order in order to pay Beth £500, right? So she's had a kicking that's worth 500 quid. Compensation. The magistrates handed him a 2-year restraining order, banning him from contacting Beth or going near her home. Well, he's got chance of that happening, isn't there? She said, I was pleased what he got. I was pleased that he's got a new partner. Thank you, Rhys Williams. You still need to review the mental toffee vodka match. I thought I did that. We'll have a look, dude. We'll have a look. He's got another partner, and that partner must be sitting there watching this thinking, have I let myself into here? What's going on? I'm with a bloke who don't like meat, and if I come home smelling a smoky bacon crisp, he's going to beat me up. Absolutely unbelievable. Right, folks, moving on. Now then, I'm not going through the old paper. I'm just going through bits of it. Oh, there's Iron Mike. There he is. Oh.
Come on, front me.
He's absolutely brilliant. Mike Tyson is set for a shock return to the boxing ring to help charities tackle drugless and homelessness. The self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet, and he was. Did you see him when he joined DX? And who did he hit? Who did he hit in the WrestleMania? It was Shawn Michaels, weren't it? And Shawn Michaels. And he joined up with Stone Cold, that right? Brilliant. Anyway, he's I demonetised because of the throatness. I worked it out then. June to fight Mike Tyson. He might be the baddest man on the planet, but she's the baddest woman. You don't mess with June.
I'm not like that. Shush. I'm a very nice person.
Keep it clean, June. Anyway, so if Mike Tyson, I don't know. Mike Tyson is he wants to help the homeless, drug-affected mother effers like him. The 53-year-old comeback clash would be his first in 15 years since the defeat to Kevin McBride. He were awful then, weren't they? Tyson has done enough for boxing. No, if he wants to do it, let him do it. Right. Ricky Tomlinson claims there is nothing to smile about these days and no one makes him laugh. I completely agree with him here. There's too much political correctness. You cannot say anything without offending somebody. To do this and sit here like me at the moment is pretty hard work to do and not, offend someone. I mean, I've only got to say, fucking, I've got George coming at me. So it's, and I completely understand, but people find things too offended by stuff nowadays. I mean, all the, back in the day in the 70s, the Jim Davison stuff, it was offensive, and all that kind of thing. But, so they got rid of that. And then what they did is they bought like Rick Mail and all them in. And nowadays, people can be offended by Rick Mail. I know he's dead. And the young ones.
Not you, George. George, you 1 foot LCFC. We're not on about you.
No, we're on about Georgie Harmless Bobus, or whatever his name is. And it's just getting out of hand. It really is. You just can't say anything now before you're basically crucified. And, I'm surprised they're actually still showing bloody Carry On films and stuff. But, I think if
even more recent stuff than that. We watched Gimme Gimme Gimme.
Gimme Gimme Gimme.
What's that? Early.
Well, it's the 2000s, isn't it?
Yeah, 2003, something like that.
It's before that, and it's the Millennium Special, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because she was shagging. Who's died? Who's the gay bloke who's died? Who did Supermarket? Dale Winton. No, I like Dale Winton. He was brilliant, weren't he? He did make me laugh. Because she were in the toilet shagging him. And people can be offended at Gimme Gimme Gimme, and people can be offended at things like Phoenix Nights. And then now you put, but what there is that somebody will always be offended by something. And if you're not happy with it, then don't watch it and leave it for people who can watch it. I'm not going around saying let Jim Davison do his blooming Nick jokes and chalky jokes, because that ain't on. But, Little Britain, yeah, you're right, that's it. Dale Winton, think you mean Elton John? No, bloody Elton John didn't do Supermarket Sweep. And he ain't dead anyway. Candle in the wind. Let's move on then. Trains in the north of England can be slow as horses and carts. Shocking research is found. I can believe that. Move on. What have I got? 15 minutes to go. This is hard. I've got to take more planning than this. This will take a little bit of experience and more planning.
What? Oh, sorry, I was looking at the comments. I wasn't waiting for you.
Shane McMahon's dead. Dave, have you got any tips for longer lasting sex?
You're asking the wrong man.
I'll tell you what that is, because it takes that bloody long to get your legs open. I'm bloody like a virgin. Touched for the very first time. She's a cheeky mare, isn't she? The thing is, she'll say something like, "Oh, you're hurting."
What's that got to do with it?
It means I've got a big knob.
Oh, yeah, but that don't mean you can. Anyway, sure, that's enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I haven't got any tips really. Stop when you think you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. She booked Dave off. Yeah, she did, didn't she? Strictly Judge Craig Revel, Hallwood, Revel Hall. What is that his real name? He looks like Robbie. He looks like Robbie Rotten out of
Lazy Town.
Lazy Town, only without the big. Well, he has got a big chin, isn't he? He does. He looks like. In fact, they ought to have him there because the bloke who played Robbie Rotten unfortunately died. Me and Gins used to watch Lazy Town quite a lot. How did it go? I can't remember the title how it used to go. No, that's that was thinking that word. Anyway, the Acid Tongue choreographer's penned 3 autobiographies. How can you pen 3 autobiographies? He's 55 and he's done 3 autobiographies. What kind of man has to write about himself 3 times? What's he done? Forgot and then got, oh, I better write that in the next one. Is he that short of money? Makes me sick. Now then, here's a good picture for you folks. Look at that. Look at them.
Oh, pussycats.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. They're doing some kind of karaoke dance. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're doing TikTok for the nurses. And that. All that kind of thing. And the...
Somebody's asking there, any tips on surviving on a tight budget? Maybe we ought to do one of those serious videos for that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I've got. If as a tip, to go back and watch my 35k in debt video. You will learn some stuff on that. But perhaps we will, June. Perhaps we will do a tips on surviving on, because there's going to be a lot of people out there at the moment
that are going to be struggling.
Yeah. BVM, first place you'll travel to after lockdown. Don't know. It might not fucking happen. Right, let's just go on and on. Here's the meteorite shower tonight. So if you want to watch that tonight, be out there. Apparently the best place to see it is on top of a hill. I've got a new ringtone. I've got to ride it on my new phone for ringtone. I can't. Right. What we got? Bit of 10 minutes. So I'm going to do the problem page. There's the soaps. Does anybody actually watch soaps? Does anybody watch them?
Not me.
Chris the Butcher, right? I appreciate it. That's all right, mate. You got to go. No worries, dude. See you, Chris. And family.
Yes.
Got to put kids back.
Yes, and Lou.
And Lou. Right, I'm going to do just Jane, folks. We're coming up to the 10-minute to go mark. Squeaky bum time.
Yeah, Georgie, 1 foot LCFC. We don't watch the TV anymore, really. It's got to be something exceptional. Right,
My stepmum boasts she's a cool mum. Well, she's not a mum for a start, she's a stepmum. She dresses like a teenager and tries to befriend my mate. She used to flirt with my ex-boyfriend and offer him cigs and booze, even though he didn't smoke. She used to say she was fine with us having sex under the roof. Why are you doing it in the attic? Haven't you got a bedroom? Which puts him right off. I'm 17 and she's such an embarrassment, but my mates think she's a scream. She's not a nasty person and my dad adores her. She moved in here in 2018 after my mum died. I bet the bed was still warm. And she has been good to me, but she's just too full on. I just need her to shut up and disappear. Well, I personally, she's obviously trying to...
She's trying to...
She's trying too hard.
Yeah, she's trying too hard to be a good stepmother, isn't she?
Yeah.
But there's nothing quite as embarrassing as a parent, step-parent, who tries to behave and act and dress and be cool with your mates, trying to be younger than they actually are. There's something a little bit desperate about that.
The thing is, she don't actually put in her age, so we're a bit lost, really.
Yeah, but whatever, it's still a bit awkward, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. So I think you should just take it to one side and just say, calm it down, love. Calm it down, love, because you're embarrassing me. Or perhaps she's not. Perhaps if everybody else thinks she's great and she's a laugh, perhaps you ought to lighten up. Perhaps the problem actually lies with you and not your stepmom. Perhaps you ought to just think, I'll take a bit... no, I've not watched Afterlife 1 yet. Perhaps you ought to have a look at yourself. Uncle Steve's all right, Scott. If you watched the beginning of this video, we actually did a phone call with him. So, all good stuff. My ex-husband came back for cash. This is the third time he's hit me on the... It's the third time he's hit on me since our 2017 divorce. He's locked down with his mother and needs another £5,000 for a new life.
Dan Knox has said that he just wants to make sure you're okay. He had to DM Robbie the other week to make sure you're all right. I was worried. Yeah, we're all good.
We're all right, Dan.
We've survived. We've survived.
Are you related to Robbie then, Dan? I'm just becoming Poirot for a minute. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not. But yeah.
No. Quadrex, thanks for your grieving video. It's good to have helped. Then those serious videos we did, we had a bit of a spate. Is it a spate?
A spate, yeah.
Yes, we did a couple of serious videos, and people seem to have took to them quite well. So we're happy with that. Yeah, so glad to be about, mate. The story about Wilkes. What Wilkes?
I don't know.
Anyway, this bloke's hit on his wife. He wants £5,000. He says I can help him out with the final sum, and he'll never go near me. Never go near her again. As far as he's
How about not having the £5,000?
Well, how about just saying no? If you keep giving him money, love, he's just going to keep coming back. And what is the point? I think you really have sometimes got to start taking a look at yourself and saying, no, just get out. You've done what you did. We're no longer man and wife. There's no need for me to keep giving you cash to keep away. And then just phone the police, go to see a solicitor, and that's it. Just say he's harassing me, he's demanding money, and all that kind of thing. Right. How do I inform my online lover that she isn't dangerous or special enough to be my full-time partner? We enjoy screen sex every night after I've finished work. She provides a distraction and a satisfactory end to my day. She's not somebody I want to invite into my life or hang out with in the flesh. She's perfectly nice, but I'm a guy who enjoys fire, passion and pushing boundaries.
Stop using her then.
I can't deal with domestic relationships and get bored easy. The only thing keeping me right now is the internet and large amounts of booze. Well, I don't think you're much of a fucking catch yourself, knobhead. Because, you know what I mean? We hooked up via a dating app over a month ago. She got interested in, she's gorgeous, blonde hair and massive blue eyes. The problem is she's absolutely fine in her area. Oh, you know what, blokes like that. Are these made up?
I bet they are.
It's just Jane making these up to make me look stupid.
So what was his problem them anyway.
They don't want to, but I think she wants to meet up and like.
Well, stop using her then.
Yes. Go
Stop
and pay.
using her.
Why don't you go and pay for it? No, don't go and pay for it. Please, you allowed to say go and pay for it?
I don't know what you're allowed to say.
No,
just stop it, you knob. Get yourself a proper girlfriend, a real one.
I thought you were talking to me then.
No, not you.
Oh, right. My boyfriend's attitude towards me is changing. When we first got together, he was loving and kind. I couldn't do a thing wrong, and he called me babe. You know why I called you babe? Because you're a bit of a pig. Now he's grumpy and gruff. My opinions annoy him, and sometimes he doesn't even bother answering me at all. We've not had sex in 6 months. What's gone wrong? I think you've ran your course, love. I think you better pack your bags. Or tell him to pack his bags and knock it on the head. Or you're going to be arsing about.
Yeah, get somebody who loves you.
Get somebody who loves you. Right. Horse racing could be the first sport back. Ooh. Elliot's happy there then. Right. Let's just have a quick look at the sport. I've got 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Do you think I can make it to the thing?
To what thing?
To the hour, the 60 minutes.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Right, go on then. You've got 3 minutes, folks. Give me some questions. Where are they gone? The questions are gone. Why does it have the back? Shipshailed, Auntie Van Man. Yes, you're right there. We've got to do that, June. We're going to have to do when I go live next time, folks, I'll put out a message on Twitter and Instagram when I'm going live. And then
somebody asked, didn't they, today? Sorry for interrupting again.
Yeah.
Do a Q&A with June. Ask June questions. So maybe you could do that. If anybody you've got any questions you'd like to ask me, then ask.
First thing I'll do after the pandemic's over. I don't know, because it's going to go in stages, isn't it? So it's a bit odd. I'm desperate to get down King Power. I really want to get down there and do another for Fox show.
Yeah, I'd like to go to the seaside.
Yeah, June wants to go to the seaside. It's just, I want to go down the football. Just go down the football and just do some shouting. Because you get like pent up aggression, don't you, inside you? And it's like you need to have something to let the steam off. And because there's no football, because there's been no boxing or anything like that, you just can't do it.
Scott Max said he wants to hug his mum again. Yeah, I bet you do.
Have I missed something?
No, somebody was just saying he can't wait to hug his mum again.
Oh, I've got you. I thought you meant she was dead.
No.
Yeah. Timber the Rapper. Yes, True Geordie is the same person as he is on the podcast. I'd said all that earlier on. They are just like normal blokes. That's it. What about cooking a healthy meal-ish for June and Ginge? Wagamagoo. Wagmama. Whatever UK. All right. Could do. That's a good idea. Do I listen? No, Dave, can I perfect my... I don't know.
Oh, hello, Josh Wells. Josh Walls. Is that rude?
It's the name on the top, lover, is okay. It's the bit that they put afterwards you've got to worry about. Right. Challenge Chris the Butcher again. Yeah, we are. They're not a challenge. It's just a little something or other that. Oh, I've got side left.
It says Guerrilla Warwear on his top.
Guerrilla Warwear. I've got quite a lot of it. It's good stuff. I'm very proud of you, mate. Top bloke. Oh, cheers, Matt. It's very nice of you. Meme stuff. It's big enough, isn't it, June?
What?
Somebody just asked me how big my willy is.
I won't want it any bigger. What?
Right, folks, we're coming up to the last 30 seconds. This BVM live, 60 Minutes Live with BVM will get better. I will plan it more. I've just got to pick up a bit of a rhythm and that kind of thing. I need to plan it more and get experience at doing this. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you will be back again to watch this kind of stuff.
Oliver Pengilly, yes, there is a review coming up of the shaver.
Brilliant. Yes, there is a review of the shaver coming up. All right, folks, I'm going because it's 60 minutes. Laters.
There are.
Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.